Hello everyone. So today we are going to see the education system in India. So education system in India can be broadly classified into two types. So depending on its funding. So depending on the funding, we can classify them into two types. So one is the government funded, another one is funded by the private entities. So among the government funded, we have a central universities or a central government funded universities. Then the state government funded universities. And among the private itself, we have a two categories, completely a private universities, which has been enacted by the state legislation or state acts. And next one is a deemed to be universities, which have a graded autonomy from the UGC regulations, and private universities, they have to strictly adhere to the UGC guidelines in terms of the exams, timetables, syllabus and everything. But the deemed universities will have autonomy. They can decide the structure of curriculum and fees and everything. So to some extent, they have autonomy compared to the private universities. So properly, they can be divided into these categories. Then education system in India further can be classified into six types broadly of a six type depending on type of institutes. So this is very important so that you can understand where to be concentrated for your higher studies. So types of institute based on types of institute, we can classify our education system, Indian education system into six broad categories. So first one among them is the Institute of Eminence, IOE, we can say. Institute of Eminence. In the year 2017, Government of India has been brought a scheme, new scheme, that is completely a new scheme called as Institute of Eminence Act 2017. Among them, Government of India, after the Empowered Expert Committee has been recommended, it it will declare the institutes as Institute of Eminence. So they initially the plan was to select the 10 government institutes, 10 private institutes. If government institute has been shortlisted for or selected as an Institute of Eminence, it will be receiving 1,000 crores funding from the government for the next 10 financial years. Then if the private universities has been selected for the Institute of Eminence tag, so they will not be getting any funding, but it will be getting a autonomy. So graded autonomy, highest autonomy from the UGC regulations and all these things, they will be having a complete autonomy in terms of their structure of the course, syllabus, fees and everything. They have a complete autonomy. So that is the highest graded. Then next one is the Institute of National Importance. So if you see in the Institute of Eminence, though they are highest graded, so there is a mix of institutes like private and government institutes will be there in the Institute of Eminence category. Whereas in the Institute of National Importance category, so majorly this Institute of National Importance category, the education systems are funded by the central government only. All the central government universities which are of highest graded, which are very much nationally importance will be there in the Institute of National Importance category. Then next category, we have a most expected, that is a central universities. Central universities we have. Then next we have a state universities for every state. So that will be controlled by the state government, funded by completely a state government. Then central universities are completely funded by the central governments. And next we have a private or completely private universities, which has been enacted by the legislation of the state government, but funded by the private entities. Then next category, we have a deemed universities. Deemed to be universities, we can call popularly deemed to be universities. Okay, let's see each by one. Let's see. The more stress will be paid upon the Institute of Eminence and Institute of National Importance category. So every student we are who are dreaming about to go for the quality education, they can concentrate for these two institutes or the three institutes. I'm not saying anything against the other institutes, but this will have the government funded universities. They will have a quality as well as the fee structure will be somewhat lower compared to the private entities. We already know that one. Then among the Institute of Eminence category, we have a first institute which are funded by the Government of India, that is Indian Institute of Science at Bangalore. Then we have a Indian Institute of Technology at Bombay. Then Indian Institute of Technology at Madras. Then Indian Institute of Technology at Kharagpur. Then we have one more IIT in this category, Indian Institute of Technology, Bombay, Madras, Kharagpur, and Delhi. Then next we have the Banaras Hindu University, most prestigious university. Banaras Hindu University we have. Then University of Hyderabad we have. Then we have University of Delhi. So all together, the government funded Institute of Eminence are 8 as of now. So initially the two other state universities has been shortlisted. That is Jadavpur University at Calcutta and the Anna University of Chennai had been shortlisted. But due to various circumstances, unforeseen circumstances, that has been the two institutes has been dropped from the list. Then we have only 8 institutes. And from the private universities or private category of Institute of Eminence, we have 4 institutes as of now. And the other institutes, they are still finding out the various quality institutes. So among them, the first institute is the Manipal Academy of Higher Education at Karnataka. Then OP Jindal Global University. Then we have a BITS Pilani, Birla Institute of Technology and Sciences, Pilani campus or Rajasthan, Goa campus. Pilani campus. Then we have a Shivnadar University in Noida. So these are the private. So all these 4 are the private institute of eminence categories, and the above 8 institutes are the government institute of eminence category. These are the highest graded autonomies. They will enjoy the fee structure and curriculum. All the schemes and everything will be independent to any regulations. So only the criteria they have to meet is in the next 10 years, they have to be in the world university ranking, preferably below 200 university ranking. And next category is Institute of National Importance. So among the Institute of National Importance, we have broadly can be classified the 8 different categories. So the most popular and Institute of Eminence among the first category is Engineering and Technology. Among engineering and technology, we have a most popular institutes like Indian Institute of Technology, IITs. Then we have National Institute of Technology, NITs. Then we have a Indian Institute of Engineering, Science and Technology, IIST, Shibapur. As of now, only one institute is there in this category, that is IIST Shibapur at Kolkata. But whereas in the IITs and NITs, there are many institutes located at various parts of the country. Then we have most popular triple ITs, Indian Institute of Information Technology we have. So that is the first category. Then next category, we can say the science category. Among the science category, we have institutes like IISER. So Indian Institute of Science Education and Research, IISER. Indian Institute of Science Education and Research we have. Then NISERS we have. National Institute of Science Education and Research we have. The second category. So second classification, we can say among the Institute of National Importance, the third category we can give for the architecture. So architecture, we have institutes located in various parts, that is School of Planning and Architecture. We can locate. Then the fourth classification can be for the food technology. In the food technology category, we have institutes like National Institute of Food Technology, Entrepreneurship and Management. NIFTEM, we can say National Institute of Food Technology, Entrepreneurship and Management. Then next fifth category will be the most popular institutes as like IITs. That is among the management category, we have a IIMs located in various parts of the country, Indian Institute of Managements, Indian Institute of Management. Okay, IIMs. Then next sixth category, we can say that among the medicine category, that is the most popular institutes, AIMS, All India Institute of Medical Sciences, we have as a sixth category, and we can say the seventh category as a pharmacy. Pharmacy category, we have a most popular institutes, that is NIPERs, National Institute of Pharmaceutical Education and Research, located at various parts of the country. And the eighth category and the last category of the institutes are among the design category. So among the design categories, we have a various institutes located in various parts of the country, like that is National Institute of Design, NID. Then we have a Footwear Design and Development Institute, FDDI, Footwear Design and Development Institute, and National Institute of Design. So all these are the categories of institutes we have under the Institute of National Importance. If you observe that one, all the Institute of National Importance are funded by the central government university, central government fundings. And next we have for each state, we have a central universities, at least one university will be there for one state. Like say example, University of Hyderabad, Pondicherry University, then we have many other institutes. Uh, we have central universities for each state and state universities that are completely funded by the state governments. We have in the Hyderabad, we have Usman University as a state government funded university. Then Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University, Kakatiya University. Then in the neighboring state of Andhra Pradesh, we have a university like Andhra University, Jawaharlal Nehru Technological University, Kakinada, Anantapur. So all these are the state government funded universities completely. They are the government universities, but funded by the state governments. Then next we have a private universities that are completely funded by the private entities, but it has been enacted by the legislation of the state legislation. Okay, then we have a deemed to be universities. So they have a graded autonomy compared to the private institutes. So in the deemed universities, they can set their curriculum, structure, course design, and everything. They have enjoyed a huge autonomy from the UGC. So many institutes are there in the deemed universities. Among the deemed universities also, we have a different two categories, we can say, government deemed universities and private deemed universities, we can say. So say, for example, popularly the central government deemed universities are IISc, Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore. Then next, Sant Longowal Institute of Engineering and Technology, SLIET, popularly known as very popular institutes. And next in the private deemed universities category, we know many institutes are there, like Koneru Lakshmaya University of Andhra Pradesh, then Vignans Institute we have, then Geetam University we have, Gandhi Institute of Technology and Management Sciences, Geetams, we have many deemed universities under the private entities or private categories. I hope you enjoy this video. This will be very helpful for your planning for the higher studies when you want to go for the higher studies. So please select according to the autonomy of the institutes, according to the fee structure and the family condition, family background. So all this has to be taken consideration before selecting for the higher studies. So return on investment needs to be high. So that's what's the criteria based on which we have to select that one. So thank you for listening. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you very much.